Hey everyone, I've recently started writing on Substack, and when I write there, I also record an audio. So I thought I would start to upload these audios to the podcast so you get an extra little bonus episode. And if you want to follow my blogs and articles on Substack, the link is in the show notes. Enjoy. Hi, I'm Harriet Frew and I write about the psychology of eating disorders. I've personally recovered from bulimia and have worked as a therapist for 20 years. I hope to inspire, educate and improve understanding about eating disorders through my writing. Names used are fictional and stories shared are combined insight of many client experiences. I believe that full recovery is possible for everyone, and you might want to check out my podcast, The Eating Disorder Therapist. 20 things that you can do to support yourself at Christmas in eating disorder recovery. Number 1, support. If you're feeling anxious about socializing when food is involved, confide in one trusted person who understands and can quietly have your back. They may not need to say or do anything specifically, but simply holding that supportive space for you can be a lifesaver. Number 2, other people's eating habits. Other people may be doing weird and wonderful things with food and eating. Regardless of this, you need to prioritize your self-care and eat regularly. Stay firmly in your recovery lane and try not to be swayed by your environment. Number 3, you have permission to choose. You don't have to eat everything offered to you over Christmas. Now, I'm not encouraging restriction here, but rather a tuning into your own hunger and personal preferences. Number 4, time out. Take a time out for a few minutes or longer if you need to, and think about how you can decompress and self-soothe amongst the intensity of people and activities. Number 5, clothes. Wear clothes that are comfortable and make you feel at ease in your body. Maybe opt for colour or sparkle to enhance your mood. Number 6, foods you enjoy. Intentionally choose the festive foods that you genuinely enjoy eating. Plan them into your day with 100% permission. Sit down at a table and mindfully savour them. Number 7, diet talk. If people start harping on about their latest wellness plan, have an exit strategy. If you're feeling assertive, request to change the subject or have a distraction topic handy. And if you need to, just leave the room and walk away. Number 8, buffets. Buffet spreads can be incredibly challenging in recovery. So rather than a mindless devouring of everything in sight, consciously choose the foods that you wish to eat. Fill your plate whilst tuning into hunger and fullness, and get a second plate if you're still hungry. If not, distract yourself and move away from the table. Number 9, I've blown it thinking. If you eat a bit more than you plan to, you have not blown it. Try not to catastrophize the situation by self-sabotaging and eating more. Get away from food and do something soothing and kind. Number 10, no body bashing. Do not engage in body bashing behaviours such as weighing or relentless body checking in the mirror. This will only get your inner critic raging. Number 11, intentional self-care. Create intentional self-care practices daily to offer calming and structure to your routine. Unstructured time and boredom can often be triggers for binge eating. Number 12, emotions. If you're feeling big emotions, connect and talk to someone that you trust. Healthy relationships are vital in recovery, and sometimes you might need a hug or for someone just to listen. Number 13, watch out for triggers. Know your trigger situations and problem solve ahead accordingly. For example, if you tend to restrict during the day before a social meal and then binge eat due to overhunger, consciously do things differently. Maybe have a substantial snack mid-afternoon to stabilise blood sugar and support yourself. 14, self-compassion. Work on becoming self-compassionate. The inner critic hollering inside you will only drive helplessness and despondency. Think about how you would like to talk to a friend in this situation. Number 15, resources. Have helpful resources, YouTube videos, podcasts and books at your fingertips for when you need recovery reminders. Parasocial support can be invaluable. Number 16, social media. Be radical around your self-care on social media. Only engage with content that genuinely helps. Number 17, comparisons. Work not to compare with your siblings, cousins or friends. Write down your own list of personal qualities and strengths and remind yourself of these regularly. Number 18, fear foods. If certain foods are particularly difficult and triggering to be around, you do not have to leave them displayed in full view. Number 19, alcohol. Reflect on your relationship with alcohol and note how it impacts your eating. Self-care with your drinking accordingly. And number 20, values. Think about your personal values and what is truly important to you at Christmas. Focus your energy here. Some final thoughts. Christmas can be a potentially stressful time when you struggle with eating. Acknowledge this openly and without judgment. You are not alone in experiencing these worries. You can feel empowered by making an intentional plan to help you manage your relationship with food over the holidays. And you can get support from trusted others in managing this too. And as you move into 2025, make a self-caring resolution towards creating more peace with food and your body. Do you relate? How are you going to self-care around eating this Christmas?